The age-old idea of love is going through its reshaping. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's actually still within subjective pockets of people that are going through their own transformation of their own, their own POV of love, right? Now I don't know what age group we're looking at, if you're here breaking down this video with me, but I don't know. If you're too young to be breaking down these things, the ideas of love, then yeah, this might not be your cup of tea, right? But when we're talking love and where it comes from and the formation that it's taking, especially when we, looking at the younger generations and how they are making it a reality. You know what I'm saying? Let's see the rethought and the rethinking of love itself from our friend over here, right? Let's get into it.
Back against the world, seeing all your value once you dealt with all the dirt. Backing up slowly from these diamonds and pearls, quote unquote. Fat lady sings, I see the writing on the walls. Back to the scene cause it was pride before the fall, and now it's just over.
Alright. Mic check. That's what it is. Yeah. This one, it may just be for the grown folks, but a name like that, Spark Up, that might be a YN, right? Might be one that's part of the younger crowd. So I don't know, this might be the reformation, the rethinking, the recreation, goddammit, of love from a young perspective, right? That's what I'm expecting, but let's see. Might be an old ass man.
Hello, dear.
Hello, Mom.
Have a nice time?
Awesome. Jack's awfully handsome. Such a smooth day.
Well, what was with the whole cutting off the people's faces when they're doing their acting? Like, I don't get it. Hold on, is it my screen that's like this?
Dancer.
This is weird.
Mom, how could I tell it? I mean, how did you know when you were in love with Dad?
Oh, I've been in love several times before. I got so I couldn't recognize the difference.
Several times?
Mm-hmm. And each time I thought I'd found my Prince Charming. Most people fall in love quite a few times in their lives.
Well then.
I'm gonna lie, I feel like there's no emotion in that face as she's talking. I don't know about y'all, bro. Like, the acting from back in the days was kind of low-key, kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie.
How can you tell when you're really in love?
Good question.
Well, I'll have to think about that. Let's save it tomorrow, shall we?
All right. Good night.
Good night, dear.
Most people fall in love quite a few times.
How'd you know that?
I wonder if Jack knows that.
Spark Up.
We talk about love constantly. It shows up everywhere in movies that promise fulfillment, in music that frames love as destiny, in dating apps that reduce connection to a swipe, and in stories that suggest happiness begins the moment we find the right person.
Yeah.
Love is presented as the solution, the thing that completes a story. And yet, despite how much we talk about it, we rarely slow down long enough to ask a quieter, more uncomfortable question. What are we actually participating in when we say we want love? Because most of us enter relationships long before we ever examine the rules that shape them. We inherit expectations, we repeat patterns, and by the time we question them, we're...
I feel like, quick little take. Y'all know I have to have these quick opening takes, right, before we get deeper into the video. Hold on. Y'all know this is about to be a slow process, me switching these scenes. Because, half of my screen is dark, it's black. It's tapping out on me, right? Again, I'm working on it. But yeah, the ideas of love, for me, have taken a very kind of, a regressive sort of direction, because I've realized actually that people that want to stick together, right, create this bond, create this union, relationship out of the name of love these days, I feel like it speaks more to trauma bonding. And yes, we have reacted to the psychology of therapy speak, right? I think it was a couple videos ago. I know this might just like be therapy speak, but some of these therapy speak words and terminology is real. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in that sense, it's just like trauma bonding, like just, well, trauma bonding not in the sense of you bonding to your the person that's victimizing you, right? The perpetrator or whatever. Like not on some Stockholm syndrome where you end up protecting your victimizer, so to speak, right? But like the kind of bonding where I get what traumatized you, right? I see what it has done. I see the damage it has done. I'm kind of, traumatized in a similar way, right? So how I care for myself in that aspect of me being traumatized, I can sort of share that kind of helping hand, right? Or I can extend that kind of healing energy to you too, because I kind of get where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? So people that were cheated on, like you were cheated on, I was cheated on. So that might be a terrible one. Fuck. No, that might be a terrible one. Like if you were cheated on, chances are you're gonna also be a cheater, and vice versa with me too. Like, okay, let's say you have the mother wound, right? You were abandoned by your mother, so you got mother issues. So we bond over that. You might have daddy issues, right? And then we might bond over that. Like, I'm talking about that kind of thing. And then that becomes masked into like, let's build this relationship. Let's go on dates. You know what I'm saying? Let's make each other feel pleasure. Let's, get jiggy with it. Feel me? Let's lay with one another. Let's get laid on one another. Come on. Let's do these romantic things, all in the name of like, yo, I'm actually afraid of being by myself, yo. I'm afraid of being by myself. I'm afraid of being confronted by my own just ideas, thoughts, traumas, right? I cannot build visions on my own. Low-key codependent. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not saying that's every situation. That's the reason why everybody falls in love or chooses to fall in love. And look, I'm only saying these things because I see the kind of results that we see in modern relationships, right? You see these DV situations. You know what I'm saying? SA situations, right? One time y'all was dating and feeling on each other and just inseparable. Next thing you know, what? They SA'd you? What? I thought y'all was in love. Nah. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, divorce rates through the roof. Things like this, man. And then you like, yo, no, wait a minute. It's people just like linking up because of the resonance of each person's, traumas and things like that, right? And toxic ways, right? You need somebody to come carry that kind of load with you. It's too scary by yourself. You just established the fact that you're afraid of being by yourself. Things like this. And all of that is covered up in the name of love, romance. So that's just my kind of general idea as to where people lose the plot, really. What's really going on, really.
Already emotionally invested.
Let's talk about it. Yo, when did this get into something that's about her now? Nah, he's good. He's good. The way he flipped it, he's good.
Dare throw that fucking water at me. Don't you fucking dare. All right, honey?
It's fun. It's nothing but a bunch of mental games, man. You know what I'm saying? But a bunch of mental zero-sum games and shit like that.
There's an uncomfortable truth about modern relationships that we tend to avoid naming directly. Most relationships operate on unspoken exchanges, not because people are cruel, not because they are shallow or calculating, but because we live in a world that quietly rewards optimization of time, of status, of outcomes. We don't sit across from someone and explicitly ask what they can provide for us. We don't say, "What is your earning potential?" or "What does being with you signal about me?"
That is that important, right? I feel like this is your stamp at admitting that, yo, that's what's important. Just say that shit again.
Outcomes. We don't sit across from someone and explicitly ask what they can provide for us. We don't say, "What is your earning potential?" or "What does being with you signal about me?" And yet our choices are still shaped by things like financial stability, social status.
They are. Even your choice, you know, as to your reason to get into a relationship. Come on, these are the reasons. The financial standing and all that kind of, you know what I'm saying? The status positioning, things like this. All of these things have taken such a high value, like, you know, such a high demand on like value. People put so much value on these things, right? Like these things make it better for you to get into that relationship.
Status, physical attractiveness, ability, access to resources, and perceived trajectory.
Yeah.
Love does not exist in a vacuum. It exists inside economic realities, cultural expectations, and personal insecurities. When those incentives shift, when stability disappears, when status changes, when power relationships are often forced to adapt or dissolve. This does not mean love is fake. It means love is human. And humans do not choose in isolation
Love
from the
is
world
human, right?
they live in.
I tell you, Bob, I haven't dated any girl but Nora in 2 months. We're really in love.
Uh-huh. And you were really in love with Betty and Mary and Dallas and I don't know who else. And there'll be others, I suppose.
Oh, no. That's over with. You know, Bob, Nora's the prettiest girl I've ever known. She's just as beautiful as...
Beautiful. And you think that's all that matters? Oh, hurry up and get in bed, will you?
Bob, did you feel this way when you fell in love with Jean?
Oh, look.
Oh, yeah.
I've felt that way lots of times. The trouble with you is, you don't seem to understand what love is really about. You young punks go to the movies a couple of times, do a little necking, and you think you're in love. I've never seen anything like it.
All I wanted to do was ask. You don't have to get sore about it, do you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Jack, but look at it this way. You just haven't been around enough to know what love really is. Believe me, it's nothing like the slush they give you in the movies.
What is it then?
Well, I don't know, Bob.
That's right, you don't know. Maybe you would understand better if... Say, I've got an idea. How'd you like to double date with Jean and me tomorrow night?
Why, sure, Bob, that would be swell.
Sure
What are you
wouldn't
trying
mind?
to do, man?
Not if you let me get some sleep now. Good night.
Good night.
Wait, what is the double date gonna show me though? What are you trying to? What is that supposed to show me?
My name. What you think I'm gonna kiss?
Oh, I swear to God, I was thinking about this music video when, like a couple of points ago that you made. The fact that, you know what I mean? Well, the fact that people mask their toxicities in the name of love. You know what I mean? And you see all these degenerate actions come out like, once all the infatuation is over with, right? This music video right here, like, is a perfect example to that shit, right? I think it's on, what is it on, Mr. Morale? Kendrick Lamar? Yo, do your homework.
We all say we want to be truly seen, to be loved for who we are beneath the surface, to be accepted without having to perform or explain ourselves away.
Yo.
But in practice, very few of us actually lead with authenticity. Instead, we lead with what feels acceptable. We learn to curate ourselves carefully, especially at the beginning. We soften our edges, we highlight the parts of
That's what I'm
ourselves that feel safest to show. Dating profiles become polished, first impression.
And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like dating, especially when we're talking about dating, right? It's one of the most performative things on planet Earth today, though. You know, things like hoops that you gotta jump through, eggshells that you gotta walk on. You know what I'm saying? Just to maintain, like, maybe a certain pocket of energy that this person like shows you, and for as long as that's shown, you feel loved and you feel secure in this relationship. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you accept, like, what makes things worse these days is that it's not the whole entire you that's accepted for who you are, right? In terms of, yo, accept me for me, bro. You telling me you mess with me, you F with me, right? Now this is the other parts of me. It's like, nah, bro. Those other parts of you best not be shown. I don't want to see none of that. You know what I mean? But then look at that, like, performing gets tiring and burnout from that stuff. We all know this. And eventually that mask does come off, and then what do we have? These cases of what? DV, cases of you know what I'm saying? Violence within these relationships. Cheating. Stepping outside the marriage. Come on, bro. So that's why I'm like, yo, it must be the most performative. Like, when we're talking perform, because I know y'all know about that buzzword now, performative. But I feel like, yo, where it's practiced in, you know, in its most intense level, at its most highest level, bro. It's within these dating markets, bro, for sure, for shit show.
Become rehearsed, careers turn into symbols, social media becomes proof of legitimacy. Over time, we begin to sense which parts of us are welcomed, which are merely tolerated, and which are quietly ignored. So we present versions of ourselves designed to be chosen, and somewhere along the way, being selected starts to feel like being known. We say we want to be loved for who we are, while simultaneously hiding who we are to avoid rejection. That tension never really goes away, it just grows quieter as the relationship moves forward until it resurfaces later as distance, resentment, or disconnection.
Yep.
You live in this safe little world where no one challenges you and you're scared shitless to do anything else.
Don't tell me about my world. Don't tell me about my world. I mean, you just want to have your little fling with, like, the guy from the other side of town. Then you're going to go off to Stanford. You're going to marry some rich prick who your parents will approve of and just sit around with the other trust fund babies and talk about how you went slumming too once.
Why are you saying this? What is your obsession with this money? My father died when I was 13 and I inherited this money. You don't think every day I wake up and I wish that I could give it back?
Why?
That I would give it back in a second. If it meant I could have one more day with him. But I can't. And that's my life and I deal with it. So don't put your shit on me when you're the one that's afraid.
I'm afraid. What am I afraid of? What the fuck am I afraid of?
You're afraid of me. You're afraid that I won't love you back. You know what? I'm afraid too. Fuck it. I want to give it a shot. And
maybe in some weird way, he has inherited that the father's mindset in terms of, yo, what to actually focus on in terms of securing a, you know, high value family or whatever, right? I feel like that's tied into, you know, the quality of provision, the quality of material that you can provide for your family. Because not only is this whole, you know, this whole projection that, yo, the ladies only want the men with the hefty ass bank accounts or whatever. It's like, okay, there are a bunch of women where that is the case. They are looking at that. But, you know, yeah, there is also that aspect where, yeah, not all of them. But then at the same time, it's... Are we back? Yeah, so the man is also thinking about, yo, if I did have a very hefty bank account, bro, or system of income generation on me, be good, right? So I feel like it does trickle down from the men. And then obviously that's where that projection onto the women preferring these type of men becomes true as well. You feel what I mean? So it's like, okay, even the reality within this scene right here, it's like, hey, she may not have been like, yo, it's not about them. Like, she may not have been, you know, looking at the money like, yo, this is the security of our relationship. This is the security of our love. But he was, goddammit. And, you know, he was only projecting that whole thing on her, right? That could be one of the twisted things about this love thing. God damn.
At least I'm honest with you.
I'm not honest with
you.
No, what about your 12 brothers?
Those brothers?
No,
12
you're not
brothers.
going. You're not leaving.
What do you want to know? What? That I don't have 12 brothers?
Yeah.
That I'm a fucking orphan? No, you don't want to hear that.
I didn't know
no,
that.
you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that I
know
got
it.
fucking cigarettes put out of me when I was a little kid.
I didn't know
That this isn't fucking surgery, that the motherfucker stabbed me. You don't want to hear that shit, Skylar.
I
Don't
hear
tell
that.
me you want to hear that
I
shit.
want to hear it because I want to help you, because I want
Help
to
me?
be
What
with
the fuck? What do I got? A fucking sign on my back that says save me?
No.
Do I look like I need that?
No, God, I just want to be with
Don't
you because
bullshit
I love you.
Don't bullshit me. Don't you
I love
fucking
I love
bullshit me.
Nah, this nigga's fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. This dude is fried. This is like what, emotionally
say that
abusive?
you don't love me. Because if you say that, then I won't call you. And I won't be in your life.
This insanity or what? This cannot be sane, right? This cannot be sane behavior. That's cold. That's cold. Cold as fuck.
No, I don't deserve you, but I'm praying on my knees, begging that you won't leave me. But you can do so much better, please believe me.
Why does it sound like J.
So
Cole?
I won't blame you if you leave me.
Bro, don't get me stricken, man. Like, get me yellow marked or some shit. Yeah, we good off that yellow mark.
Taught from an early age that real love should be unconditional, that if something is truly love, it should endure anything, that boundaries are failures, that leaving means you didn't love deeply enough. But most adult romantic love is conditional, not in a cruel or manipulative way, but in a practical one. Love comes with expectations, trust, effort, honesty, mutual care, shared direction. Even loyalty has limits. Unconditional love does exist, but it is rare, and it is usually not romantic. It is more often parental, spiritual, or ethical. Romantic love survives on conditions, whether we acknowledge them or not. Ignoring those—
That's what I'm saying. It survives on that performance that I was telling you about, right? It all depends on that performance. That performance is, it's fed by the infatuation, by the sense of infatuation that you have for, right? For what's going on, actually.
Those conditions doesn't make love pure. It simply makes breakups more confusing and self-blame more intense.
Crazy.
Well, I don't think that we should be together. And I've thought about it a lot, and this is what's going to happen. I'm doing. And because I'm doing that, it's going to take up more and more of my time, and I'm not going to be able to spend as much time with you. And even when I do spend time with you, I'm going to be thinking about drumming. And I'm going to be thinking about jazz music and my charts and all that. And because of that, you're going to start to resent me. And you're going to tell me to ease up on the drumming, spend more time with you because you're not feeling important. And I'm not going to be able to do that. And really, I'm just going to start to resent you for even asking me to stop drumming. And we're just going to start to hate each other. And it's going to get it's going to be ugly. And so for those reasons—
Look at the manipulation tactic here, bruh. So the games that happen in these love situations is mad crazy. This guy is throwing the whole projection on her. And you know what I'm saying? Her being a vulnerable sort of person towards him. Because you gotta think, bruh. Like, if we in a relationship and, you know, I claim I'm yours and you're mine, it's like I've given you a certain level of autonomy over certain aspects of me, right? It could be over my mental, it could be over my emotions. You know what I'm saying? And so therefore, you don't know what a motherfucker's gonna wake up the next morning and decide to do with the autonomy that you have allowed them to have over your body. You know what I'm saying? So now You become one of those people that like, oh yeah, your partner is the intellectual one, right? Is the highly intellectual one. They the ones that make those intellectual decisions, and you know what I mean, the kind of things where you gotta sit down and strategize and think about and this and that and the third. You feel what I'm saying? But then now, if they control more of the brain of our unit, look at the result of the toxic part of that shit. Look at this. This is crazy. This guy is borderline hypnotizing her. Like, yo, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna hate me. I'm gonna tell you I love you. And then you're gonna spit in my face and tell me that. You're gonna be so ungrateful.
Since I'd rather
What are we
break it
doing?
off clean. Because I want to be great.
What?
And you're not.
I want to be one of the greats.
And I would stop you from doing that.
Yeah.
Damn. It's not you, it's me. Is it that kind of shit? No, it's not me, it's you. But like, in a soft way, kind of like, just like, you know, the gentle letdown. It's crazy.
You know I would stop you from doing that. You know that for a fact.
Yes.
And I'd barely see you anyway.
Yeah.
And when I did see you, you treat me like shit because I'm just some girl who doesn't know what she wants. And you have a path, and you're going to be great, and I'm going to be forgotten, and therefore...
Hey, look, and I feel like sometimes these kind of romantic situations, especially the ones where the performance, you know what I'm saying, has to keep going, the super performative situations, yo, these only provide, you know, the platform for, you know, for the other person's toxic parts to just like have some sort of control over you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're nothing but your most vulnerable. Is what that's what I was talking about previously, actually. So, you know what I mean? It's nothing but an excuse to be like, yo, who could be my next victim? Instead of, you know, come on, bro. Like, okay, maybe I'm thinking too deeply into it.
Or you won't be able
No,
to...
I'm not saying this is what love is, like all toxic manipulation and control over a vulnerable mind and heart that's just, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that's all that happens. But for the most part, godly, for the most part, a whole lot of people unify and unionize or whatever, come together, all in the name of love, when this is actually what's going on. They're here to dump their mental waste on each other. Come on, mental waste, psychological waste, well, however you want to put it.
Give me the time of day because you have bigger things to pursue. Goodbye.
Guess what, Mother?
What,
Jack
Mother?
and I are going on a double date with Jack's brother Bob and his girlfriend. They're engaged and so much in love. Jeannie has the most beautiful diamond.
Oh, that's fine, dear. I've met Bob. I think he's awfully nice.
I do, too.
And speaking of love, weren't you and I going to talk about that today?
Yes, we were.
I've been thinking about your question and, well, suppose we look at these snapshots together,
Snapshot?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do they have to do with love?
Oh, I was just thinking that they might help you to understand how your capacity for love grows and develops just as you grow and develop. Here, look at this one.
Oh, Mother, did you have to keep that?
You know, in a way, you were in love even then. Every baby loves its parents for their care and protection.
Yeah.
Of course, some people expect that care and protection all their lives. They never grow up. But it is a kind of love.
Never grow up. Don't expect that kind of care all your life. I feel like, yes, have the capacity of showing the kind of care and love to yourself, right? And I know this is a cliche. It comes off as a cliche, but it's the truth though. Because you cannot expect that shit 100% from somebody else. You know what I mean?
Now, compare that with this picture. Oh, they're more use for others.
Well, what about love of our friends? Isn't that a stage of love?
Yes, I think it is. Here, look at this.
Why, that's Betty and Ellen and Ann. I took that picture with my first camera. Oh, I know. There was a time when I wouldn't look at anyone but my special friend. I guess that was a stage of love.
Yes, and boys go through a similar stage when they stick together
What's
in
that
gangs
stage?
and won't have anything to do with girls.
Stick
Soon
together
change
in
that.
gangs?
Now, let's see. Oh, do you remember this picture?
The captain of the football team. That was 2 or 3 years ago. He never knew how much I loved him. I guess he never knew I existed at all.
Well, we all go through crushes like that on teachers or sports stars or movie stars. Then after a while, there's a stage that some people call puppy love.
Why, that's Morris. I'd almost completely forgotten that.
Remember how important it seemed at the time?
And these are what? These are the stages of love? Hey, we're learning.
I'll say. And it really was important.
Now, but we know these though, right? I mean, these days we even have the talking stage, the talking phase, right? That's part of the puppy love phase, right?
As a part of learning how to love and be loved.
I think I can tell puppy love. Oh, look, there's the couple who met at camp last summer. I certainly caught them.
Yes. And that's another stage where the physical side of love dominates. Sometimes this...
Alright, hold on. Just a quick word from our sponsors. You know how we do it. But I gotta get to the scene first, right? Is my camera even on? Come on, man. Screen is black. I swear I cannot see nothing. Okay, cool. You can proceed.
Lady sings, I see the writing on the walls. I mean, back to the scene, cause it was right before the fall, and now it's just over. Sings, I see the writing on the walls. I mean, back to the sin, cause it was right before the fall, and now the demons grin, there's no temptation too tall, so it's forever. Yeah, imagination that shifted realities till paradigms shift into shades you ain't never seen. Was once excited for all this, now I ain't tryna be seen. Forever. Cause this mind is straight chatter, but I can barely say something. So beware the fun cutting.
The age-old idea of love is going through its reshaping. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's actually still within subjective pockets of people that are going through their own transformation of their own, their own POV of love, right? Now I don't know what age group we're looking at, if you're here breaking down this video with me, but I don't know. If you're too young to be breaking down these things, the ideas of love, then yeah, this might not be your cup of tea, right? But when we're talking love and where it comes from and the formation that it's taking, especially when we, looking at the younger generations and how they are making it a reality. You know what I'm saying? Let's see the rethought and the rethinking of love itself from our friend over here, right? Let's get into it.
Back against the world, seeing all your value once you dealt with all the dirt. Backing up slowly from these diamonds and pearls, quote unquote. Fat lady lady sings, I see the writing on the walls. I mean, back to the scene cause it was pride before the fall, and now it's just over.
Yeah, grown shit, grown stuff alert, grown topic alert, grown segment alert. Right? I've been rethinking love. You know, because what's happening these days is not even love anymore. It's nothing but an extreme sport. You know what I mean? Dating is an extreme sport nowadays. That's a fact. Let's get into it. Part 2. The rethinking of love.
This is mistaken for mature love, but there's a difference.
Mature love. That's a new way of thinking about it. How can
Mature
you tell
love?
when love is mature?
Well, mature love is more settled. Mature love has something of the other kind of love in it and something more. It's tender, unselfish, cooperative.
When I get serious about somebody, Mom,
Yeah, I feel like that's when this love thing, right? That's when we go from infatuation to understanding the other person's boundaries and limits. You know, seeing the other parts that don't necessarily make us happy about them. But then still like, yo, accepting those, right? Because we've understood ourselves and how to care for the parts of ourselves that we've been rejecting our whole lives. Do your homework, let's do it.
I want to have that kind of love.
That's a good idea, dear. And if you aren't sure, you can always ask yourself some questions. Are we really interested in the same things?
Yeah,
Do we
question.
feel at ease together? Are we proud of each other? Do we agree on the basic things such as religion, marriage, children, money, and so on?
Thanks, Mother. I know that'll help.
I hope so, dear.
Are we really interested in the same things?
Now, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, let's be honest with one another. When has it ever been a reality, right, for you to even sit down with your old, your old folks on this kind of tip, bro, and gotten this kind of advice? You know what I'm saying? Spoken about love. You know what I mean? Let alone the talk, the sexual talk. Let alone that, bro. Speaking about like, yo, when love matures, what does that look like? Now, I know we're not a political channel over here, and we're not a racially sensitive channel like that, but you know what I'm saying? Within the black community, dog, yo, look back at the generations that are even just before the baby boomers and shit like that. Like, I don't think those people got this kind of talk like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been deprived of that kind of thing since way back, bruh. If we thinking about it in today's sense. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy because these kind of conversations have always been necessary. You know what I mean? But then I feel like these is nothing but a dream to this day, especially for, okay, I cannot speak for white, the Caucasian communities and the non-black communities these days, but for the most part, yo, the black community, bro, come on, bro. Nobody's having this kind of conversation.
Do we feel at ease together?
Do we feel at ease, proud of each other?
Are we agreed on basic things?
And these kind of buzzwords and these terms that this lady is regurgitating right now, they're so far-fetched, right? But they are like the reality of what makes a strong relationship. Being proud of one another, being at ease with one another. You know what I'm saying? No pressure. It's like, can be 100% ourselves with one another. It's like, yo, but they are such a dream. In 2026 type relationships, these are a dream.
I wonder I'm going to watch Bob and Jean. See if they have a mature love.
Whoa.
Give me my fucking key! Ah, now you mad at me.
There we go. There she is. Mark, man.
A culture that constantly encourages us to believe something better is always waiting. If it feels difficult, move on. If it feels uncomfortable, upgrade. If it isn't perfect, replace it. Dating apps reinforce this mindset with infinite choice. Social media reinforces it with comparison. Modern narratives frame leaving as growth regardless of context, so we leave people because of their flaws. And then we meet someone else with different flaws and call that progress. Growth matters, abuse matters, misalignment matters, but discomfort alone is not always a sign to leave. Sometimes it is simply the point where fantasy gives way to reality, where novelty fades, where love requires effort rather than excitement. The problem is not that people leave, the problem is that we rarely distinguish between necessary endings and avoidant ones.
It's fucking insane. Do you know what the definition of insanity is?
No! Do you?
Yes, it's the inability to relate to another human being. It's the inability to love.
No, it's repeating the same patterns, expecting different results.
April. April.
Man, she laughing at you like, man, you dumbass.
April!
Oh, Frank, you really are a wonderful talker. If black could be made into white.
AKA, you really are a retard. AKA. Hey, man. Oh, I know these underlying energies in these relationships, bro.
By talking, you'd be the man for the job. So now I'm crazy because I don't love you, right? Is that the point?
No, wrong! You're not crazy, and you do love me. That's the point, April.
But I don't. I hate you. You were just some boy who made me laugh at a party once, and now I loathe the sight of you. In fact, if you come any closer, if you touch me or anything, I think I'll scream.
Oh, come on, stop this, April. Fuck you, April! Fuck you and all your hateful...
What are you gonna do now? Are you gonna hit me? There's so many...
And I can actually understand why Gen Z even, you know, trying to invest in things like relationships anymore. Because this is what, you know, this is what is going on.
How much you love me?
Don't worry, I can't be bothered. You're not worth the trouble it would take to hit you. You're not worth the powder it would take to blow you up. You are an empty, hollow shell of a woman. I mean, what the hell are you doing in my house if you hate me so much? Why the hell are you married to me? What the hell are you doing carrying my child? I mean, why didn't you just get rid of it?
I mean, in most cases, that is the only reason why people stay married, right? It's because of the child. Because of the kids, man. It's because of the children. Right?
When you had the
maybe assets, I don't know.
Chance, because listen to me.
But loveless,
I got news for you. I wish to God that you had.
That's gonna get me stricken for sure. Well, yellow
Time passes, love changes, not because it has failed, but because intensity was never meant to last forever. Long-term love is not sustained by chemistry alone, it is sustained by alignment. Alignment in values, alignment in beliefs, alignment in how we approach family, children, money, conflict, and responsibility. Many relationships...
Well, here's my question about alignment, right? It is about alignment, but then if you think about it, right? It's like human beings, they change. They are nature. I believe human beings are nature. So human beings, they change, kind of like what nature does. Nature doesn't only stay at summertime. It has, you know, three other seasons that it transforms into and changes into and, you know, does its thing. Feel me? Before it comes back and circles back to summer again. Right? Or whatever, like whatever was your starting point. So it's like I feel like, yo, if we're talking alignment, the consideration of the fact that your partner will change and they will present changes that will go beyond that initial side that you fell in love with initially, right? Before circling back to that, before circling back to square one, there's a bunch of changes that you are to expect. If that's what we mean by alignment and aligned with that fact, then I feel like you may be carrying a healthy mind for this kind of, you know, unionship or relating with someone else. But, you know, I know a whole lot of people consider these kind of alignments as, yo, the same kind of interests, right? The same kind of just like TV shows that we're both into. Yes, like in some aspect that may be included with this kind of alignment that we speak of. But, you know, alignment to some other people is just like as shallow as, yo, going out and taking walks together, and right? I mean, again, that might be part of it, but I'm talking about like things that are even beyond what we do physically. You know what I'm saying? My soul, like what my soul is driving me towards. You feel what I'm saying? Situations, circumstances, scenarios where things will not be the same. Have room for that, right? Instead of being like, yo, at the first change of things, then it's like now we're misaligned. Like, no, he's broke now, he doesn't even have a job. No, you know, we're misaligned, we're not meant to be. You're out. And like, sadly, that is the reality, right? Hope y'all
Collapse not
understand
because
that.
love disappears, but because alignment was never discussed honestly, or was assumed instead of examined. Chemistry can start something. Alignment is what keeps it alive, and alignment is not something you discover once. It is something you revisit continuously as people grow and change.
Isn't that what I just said? We revisit that continuously as people grow and change, because that change is definitely guaranteed. Why does this look eerie as fuck?
This is the sixth ride. Young adulthood. The possibility of intimacy. Love and friendship. Learning to share self with another.
Learning to share yourself with another. Share that experience that you've been experiencing since childhood. Share that with another. But how spooky is your version of it? Nah.
Possibility
my
of the
fault.
loneliness of isolation. What more can I say?
Step in the bottom of the boat.
I can do it.
I know you can do it. Okay. No, don't tip.
Yo,
Just
chill
bounce
out,
away.
bro.
Alright.
Okay. It's
Y'all
flat.
getting a little too excited. Relax.
Bottom so one.
You better do it. Row.
You cold?
Mm-hmm.
You want my jacket?
Yeah.
Oh,
Me.
wait a minute.
If you don't mind.
No, I don't mind at all. No.
Be careful.
I will. There's a duck.
Where?
Right over there.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Oh, gosh.
Oh gosh.
I got a slipper.
What?
Dior.
Oh no! Let me
Yeah,
see.
wait a minute.
The
Wait a minute.
fuck, bro.
Okay.
No, it'll get infected. Let me see.
Are you sure?
Come here.
It's really in deep. Don't squeeze it.
You have to
Oh,
come on.
shit.
Don't get excited.
Y'all fall into that water.
I'm not getting excited.
Wait a minute. I have a safety pin.
I'm just saying that would be cute as fuck. I'm just saying. They fall into the water and then everything, you know, they live happily ever after.
Give me your lighter.
For what?
Give me your lighter.
No, why?
Don't be a baby.
All right, I'm not being a baby.
No, why? You want to
Here.
burn us now?
All right, I'll light it.
All right. This is to sterilize it.
I know it's to sterilize it. Wait, okay. Now,
Okay.
have you done this? Are you sure? Wait,
Sure.
maybe I ought to do it.
I've done it for my little brother a million times. Just hold still, hold still, hold
All right,
still.
all right.
If you move, I'm gonna prick you, and then
You better not.
you'll die.
Fuck.
Funny.
Why
Wait
is
a
that
minute.
funny?
Come on. Calm down.
That's,
Oh.
See, now, see what you did? I'm bleeding now.
Look, it's out. See? See?
Yeah, I see. Big deal.
You like it?
Yeah.
Not quite sure.
Why didn't you tell me about it first?
I wanted to surprise you. It'll grow back.
Nah, babe, I hate surprises, by the way. Yeah, nah, surprises are not my thing, so you could really just, yeah, watch out with all that, right? I don't need none of that.
When?
I hate surprises. Please
My hair
don't.
goes fast. Can you wait around that long?
I'm pretty
I can wait
impatient.
2 years.
Oh shit, for real?
How about you?
You really think we'll be together that long?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, never mind. I wasn't.
No. I think that's...
Nah, what do you mean? No, wait, what do you mean? Like, so is he here for a good time or a long time? Right? Is he here for long term? Or just for like short term fun and pleasure? Right? I mean, I'm a big boy. I could take it. I could take whatever direction that you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'd only play it this way because, you know, he looks like he's the one that initiated this whole engagement. I mean, by the time she's like asking you that, it's like, yo, do you think you last with her?
Never.
That's a fair...
Stupid question.
No, it's not a stupid question.
Yeah, that was dumb.
I mean, how can you look ahead that far?
Too soon.
That's something I can think about maybe in a few years, but not now.
I want to be
It's
with
too
you
early
for
for
2
me.
years.
My job might take me halfway across the world. Who knows?
I know this man Blue Balls is killing the boy. Rick in the beat.
All right. What does that mean?
I don't know what
What kind of decision? I mean,
Some
that
kind of
means a lot of
compulsion to
thought.
ask her to spend the rest of
I mean, we haven't really. Now you can
Beautiful.
see it more.
I'm not gonna lie, these are a pair of weirdos, bro. Finally freaking kissed. Oh, God.
Coming up in my future, and I don't know if you.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
But you sick of the man now? Wait, what happened?
I wanted to surprise you. It'll grow back.
When?
2 years. My hair grows fast.
You think we'll last that
You
long?
wait around that long?
Yeah.
I can wait 2 years. How about you?
You really think we'll be together that long?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh,
planet
never mind.
doubt.
No. I think that's...
Never.
That's a fair...
Stupid question.
No, it's not a stupid question.
That was a horrible
I mean, how can
question.
you look ahead that far?
Do we have a future together? Do we have a future, you and I?
Maybe not.
Yeah? Yes.
I'm glad you said that.
You make me embarrassed.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I like the representation of the masks, right? That's used in these clips, because these masks, they represent something real about what goes on in people's mentals when they be promising each other sweet nothings, right? Yeah. Yeah, shit, things like even, you know, pillow talk. These that's when these masks they you know, they do their thing. Jesus, bro, this is crazy. This is so cringy.
What would you like me to do?
I don't know, nothing, nigga. Take the mask off.
Touch me?
Oh no. Don't do it.
I mean, really.
Oh.
Not just my hands.
Touch
I wanted
everything.
you to say that. Because I love you.
Oh shit.
I love you too.
Oh no. Yep, it's over. Over with. That's how y'all give it up? That's how y'all drop the L bomb? Can you dance? Can you dance? Romance of old, take, I don't know, take 4. I don't know. Are we back connected again? We keep just going in and out. That's crazy. Romance of old.
We are taught that love is a feeling, but feelings fluctuate.
Yeah,
commitments are practiced. Love is closer to forgiveness than passion. You do not forgive someone once and never feel the pain again. You forgive them every time the memory resurfaces and you choose not to reopen the wound. Love functions the same way. You will not always feel romantic. You will not always want to show up. Some gestures will feel repetitive, inconvenient, even tedious. But love is choosing to show up anyway. Not because it feels good in the moment, but because you decided it matters.
Facts.
The problem is not that love fades. The problem is that we were never taught what to do after the feeling does.
Guess what?
What?
You're going to have to sit through another concert by that young French pianist you didn't like.
You mean the same one we saw last season?
That's right. Maybe this year you'll agree with me that he has real talent.
How dare you do that, sweetheart?
Oh, Bob. Well, at least we'll have fun debating it.
You're such an idiot sometimes. I love you for that. No. Yeah.
Another question,
That's
Mommy.
when that shit hits
Do we
that I
feel-
was talking about. That first season of misalignment that is inevitable. How do you handle it?
At ease with each other.
Well, the realization that, yo, maybe our interests are starting to shift. How do I handle
there's,
that?
there's no telling what we'll get, but I'm willing to take a chance if you are.
Oh, that's the fun of it, Bob. What about some of this watercress salad?
That's a fine idea.
Bob and Jean certainly are at ease with each other.
She jealous?
But what about us?
What about y'all?
Well, I've made up my mind. I'm going to have the leg of lamb.
Oh, well, I thought it would be fun to try a Chinese dish.
That's all right if you like that stuff. Me, I'll stick to the lamb.
Well, oh, come on, Nora. Take a chance with us on the lobster Cantonese. Oh, I'd like that. No, I don't always feel at ease with Jack. He's so unpredictable. I guess I am, too. We
Yeah,
don't really
definitely
know each
are.
other. And Mom talks about being proud of each other. I wonder if I could ever be as proud of Jack as Jean is of Bob. Not right here and now, maybe. But he does have his point. When he gets out on that ball diamond, anybody would be proud of him.
Anybody?
But I wonder if we'd ever agree on basic things.
Jack, do you know who I saw today?
Who?
I saw Bill Johnson and his wife. You know, they've got a fine pair of little kids. They dress them up like cowboys.
Kids are such fun. Don't you think so, Nora? Well, Oh, here's the waiter with our soup. Children. Oh, we've never talked about things like that. Or religion, or marriage, or money.
Yeah, you're not
Bob
that
and
deep
Jean
into
really
that.
understand each other. They do have a mature love.
Oh, that mature love talk that she had with her mother.
Nora.
After seeing Bob and Jean. Overwhelming.
Right?
Oh, Jack.
What time?
About 8:15.
Well, I'll see you then.
Oh, Jack, that's my kind of love. Oh, Jack. Okay, now I'm not gonna lie, man. Yo, I guess W video, bro. Y'all can go ahead and check that out. Right? Y'all can go ahead and peep that. Yeah, spark up. He's been rethinking love. And I don't know, man. I feel like these are kind of the old ideas of love that we were kind of revisiting, right? I feel like Spark Up's intention here is to, you know, make us aware of the fact that, yo, there's a kind of love that's mad different from what we have today. And maybe we have to revisit that to just like reinvigorate our motivation towards love. Right? I don't know. Something like that. But yeah, W video, give it a like, man.